Everybody knows who I am. Well, let's go ahead and get started with approval of meeting minutes from October 8th, 2025. Wait a minute. Sorry, guys, that's the wrong thing I'm giving you. The approval of minutes. Okay, yes, the approval of minutes from October 16th, 2025. Would anybody like to make a motion? Amanda Anderson. And second, Kim Esquivel. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start with our treasurer's report with Nicole.
Hello, we have $327.50 that still needs to be deposited in cash, $836.21 in Square, $1,573.68 in our checking, and $37,022.94 in savings.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and talk about some of our previous fundraisers right now, currently still going on. We have our banner fundraiser at this point year to date. We have raised $14,900 with a profit of $13,172.42. With that, we did do our teacher grants last first quarter, and we did give away $7,142. So at this point right now, we are looking at being able to do a teacher's grants for third quarter and being able to give about $6,000 away from our profit. Membership cards sales year to date is $2,040. If you do not have a membership discount card yet, that is how you become a member of our PAC and have voting rights at our PAC meetings. It is $10 and it gives you discounts to over 30 locations in the Volusia and Seminole area. If you're interested in having a discount card, please stop by at our table afterwards and you can get one. Ice cream sales year to date is $10,307.62 with a profit of $9,443.36. Again, that number of profit will go down with every ice cream sales day that we have with our pre-order that we do at the beginning of the year. Our PAC Shack was launched in September. Year-to-date sales are $3,187, which has blown us out of the water of what we projected that we would do. We thought maybe we might have $4,000 in sales for the whole year, and in 2.5 months, we have almost reached that goal. So it's been wonderful for our teachers. We have all sorts of snacks that they can get, whether it be drinks or even freezer meals, and we even have Panera soup that they can get, yogurts, anything that they might need throughout the day. Our swag sale we just had in October 1st through the 19th, and ended up having $3,722 in sales. Our jackets are projected to come in at the end of next week, and I'm hoping and praying that they can come in a little bit sooner so we can get them out prior to fall break, but they may not be delivered until that Monday or Tuesday after coming back from Thanksgiving break. But those are ordered and are on their way. If you haven't seen the jackets, this is what one of the jackets looks like. It has the Husky on it, the IH Husky, with their name if you chose to have it embossed? No, embroidered. Yes, thank you. Trunk or treating was a great success. We had clearly over 1,000 people. If you were here for trunk or treat, you would have seen the parking lot was filled as possibly there was no more room in by. After the trunk or treating, we ended up doing the middle school dance. Thank you so much to all of our people who did the decorating, for our decorating crew who helped make that possible. The Halloween dance was perfect, and we've been doing the decorating for dances the last 2 years. Prior to that, that was all relied on the staff, and Miss Sir and her administrative team was here all day on those days. Not only did they have to do trunk or treat, but they also had to set up for the dance. So it has freed up their time to be able to come and enjoy trunk or treat and not have to be here all day setting up for the Halloween dance, then doing trunk or treat, then making sure everybody pays through trunk or treat, then doing the middle school dance. So that saves them a 12 to 14 hour day, which has been so great. So thank you so much to our decorating crew. We did have Nightmare Before Christmas movie night on October 25th. Thank you so much for everyone who came. They actually had a good turnout. I did not get to attend. Unfortunately, my grandma passed away, and it's the first event that I've ever missed, which it was very difficult for me not to be with you guys, but it was a wonderful turnout for those who came. We do hope to have a musical Under the Stars in the second semester. We do not have a date yet, but we are hoping to do that next semester at some point. We do have our biggest fundraiser of the year coming up right now, Small Business Saturday. If you can see the sign right below, if you've drove around town, you should be able to see the Small Business Saturday signs. If you've gone last year, can you raise your hands? Okay, very few. Okay, this is a huge event. At this point, we have 60 vendors. We have 5 food trucks. We had 6. 1 food truck just backed out today. But we do have a couple of our vendors here tonight. And I'm super excited to see the turnout on Saturday. It is from 10 to 3 in our parking lot. If you have not been, you definitely want to come. We have a bounce house that's free for all of the kids, free princess makeovers. We have an iris photographer who actually takes photos of your iris. We have a massage therapist doing chair massage. What else? Permanent jewelry. Someone who does gold standard permanent jewelry.
Wood carving.
Oh yeah, wood carving. Someone who actually carves your name out of a wood block right there on here in the parking lot. So we have tons of amazing vendors. If you have not seen them, go to our Facebook page. We have been spotlighting them every 2 days for all of our vendors up until the date. If you know someone who is a vendor, we still are accepting vendor spots, especially since we just had a vendor pull out literally before I came up here on stage, who has a fever, who won't be able to attend. So if you know anyone, please reach out to them. We will take vendors last minute at this point. But that should be a great turnout. I hope to have a huge crowd, and if possible, if you can, please, and this is a request from all of you, if you can please go to our Facebook page and share the event somewhere on your personal page, go on the community page, share it so that people can get some traction to know what it is, because it is open to the public for anyone to come. Share it with your family members and friends, and bring people with you on Saturday. We're excited to see you. It's been hundreds of hours invested in putting on something together for this, and what I'm most excited about is that it doesn't just affect us financially. Yes, we do sell the vendor spots, but the money that we raise goes to throwing a Cheers to Mid-Year party for all of our teachers. And then in addition to that, it helps us to be able to support small businesses. And there's several of our families here who have small businesses, including Christy Carville right here, who will be a vendor. She sells hearing devices, like jewelry for them, which are really cool. But if you know anyone, please bring them and have a wonderful time with your family. Also, the photography teacher, Miss Woolard, she is doing family photo shoots. So if you want to have Christmas photos done, they have their students actually taking photos in 20-minute increments that day. So if you're interested in having a family Christmas photos taken, go ahead and register for a spot. We did share it on our Facebook page, and I know Miss Sir has shared it on Remind as well. Those spots are available if you're interested. Also, we have the holiday shop, which is this is Ashley's baby. I'm gonna have her talk on it. But if I could just share, most PACs or PTAs hire a company to do what we do, okay? And it's not even we, it's Ashley. This is Ashley's baby. This was taken on last year blindly. She had no idea what she was in for. Actually, it was a couple board members who said, oh yeah, we are interested in doing that, but then it fell on Ashley's lap, and she had to take it and run with all of it, and not knowing how much do you buy, like how much stuff should you have on hand. And we started our first day of holiday shop last year, and it was our one table sold out in one day. and it was an urgency. Oh my goodness, we got to order more. So I have to just have a huge round of applause for Ashley.
Please don't.
Please do. The amount of hours that she's invested in this, because it's not only going on to a website to purchase the items, but then also knowing how to track how much she should sell those items for, and then going through and stickering all of those items. So it takes hundreds of hours of work for her to do this, and we are looking for people to volunteer, to get volunteer hours for the Sign Up Genius for that. So I'm gonna have Ashley share, but I just thank you for doing something like the holiday shop. If you don't know what it is, it's where your kids are gonna get to go. It's kind of like the book fair. They can buy gifts for their family members, for their friends. Your parents, they'll go for a chance to look at all of the items first in the first week. They'll write it on a list. They'll bring that list home to you, and then you send them with money if you choose to let them purchase from it, and then they get to come shop on their own for all of you. I'm taking it off.
I was going to say, she covered it all. She took care of it.
Sorry.
So starting, I believe it's December 1st, I think is that Monday. During that week, students will come in during their media time, and they'll be able to go in. Ms. Kilborn has lists for them, and they get to mark down what they'd like to purchase for all of the members of their family. We've been approached by so many companies that run these, and the school gets such a small percentage from those. You have to price things astronomically high in order to get enough money for it to make a difference in your school. And our goal was to have things that people would want to receive for affordable prices, that a kid could come in with $5 and be able to buy for 5 family members, and you not open what you get and it be something that goes right in the garbage.
Yeah.
I always tell the story, when my youngest son Knox was in kindergarten, he brought home, it was like 20 of these little racing flag keychains. Every member of my family got a racing flag keychain, and most of them still have them on their key ring, and he was very proud of those keychains. But my goal is to have things that kids want to purchase for their family members, that family members would want to receive, and having it be affordable for kids to be able to purchase them. So it's thousands of items. I'm still pricing things and stickering things, and things are still coming in the mail. If you saw me when I got here, I'm bringing in bags and bags because I'm having stuff delivered at home and here, and I'm coming in and stickering stuff. But during that first week, kids will get to go in, they'll bring their list home to you. The most expensive thing we sell is $15. The cheapest thing we sell is 25 cents. The $15 stuff are speakers, wireless, the karaoke machines. So at least know if you're getting these things, it's not junk that you're gonna throw away the next day. It's been a labor of love, but last year we were able to donate, I think $7,500 back to the Media Center from Ms. Kilborn. I think a lot of kids got the BFG last year, was one of the things that she used the funds for. If we completely sell out of everything, we really have the ability to make like over $20,000 for Media Center this year with the number of items. Middle school will be able to shop this year, which they weren't able to last year, which is nice. They'll be able to come in at their lunch. So it's a lot of work, but I hope that the kids are excited. I hope that you guys maybe get something under your tree that they were excited to pick out for you, and we'll be looking for volunteers soon to come in on viewing days and shopping days. Anything else?
Yeah, the Sign Up Genius currently is on our website, on Ivy Hahn's website. So if you go under Ivy Hahn and the Parent Hub, you will find the Ivy Hahn PAC, and the Sign Up Genius is there. We are launching the Sign Up Genius. We had talked about launching it tonight, but it is already put together for Holiday Shop. We also do need volunteers for Small Business Saturday, and that is on our Facebook page as well as the Ivy Hahn PAC website as well. So if you're looking for volunteer hours We really could use your help. The holiday shop is not possible to do without parent volunteers helping. It is just not possible because you have, especially for the younger classes. Kindergarten, first grade, you're helping them write what they want, and you're following them around, making sure that they're not picking the same item for every single person. And there's 18 kids in a class minimally. So you're talking having 2 volunteers for kindergartners that all need things written down. We really do need help. So if you are available, please sign up on the Sign Up Genius. It would definitely help. And
Can I say one more thing?
Yeah.
And if you're not comfortable with running Square or anything like that, we had volunteers last year that just helped the kids shop, especially the younger ages came in, and a kid came in with $20 and they brought $50 worth of stuff to the register because then they just wanted to buy stuff. So it was very helpful to have the volunteers that kind of went with them and kind of had them pick their favorites and showed them what they could purchase for what they had. So if you're not comfortable with running a Square or anything like that and don't want to handle the money necessarily, your help is needed in just the shopping aspect of it too.
Yes, again, thank you, Ashley, because she is like completely given away one whole room of her house to house all of the holiday shops.
I'm an Amazon warehouse now.
And since we have the PAC Shack, we have kind of given up some of our space that she used last year to price all of the stuff. So she's a little salty.
We're making do.
But she's given up her house, so thank you for doing that.
Sure.
Okay, going on into Butler Express. Okay, so Butler Express, if you have not done that before, that is December 11th at 5:30 here. You can order tickets through the school for your family to be able to ride the Butler Express. And if you do not know what the Butler Express is, it is a train that goes around town and sees Christmas lights in Lake Helen. And so the school has made a deal with the Butler Express for them to specifically come just for Ivy Hawn. They bring the train out back, and you take rides around the city to see the holiday lights with your family. We as a PAC will be selling concessions, and there will be performances happening at the same time here on the stage with troublemakers, dance team sometimes. I don't know all of the clubs that are doing it this year, but they have performances going on at the same time. So as soon as those tickets go on sale, they will sell out. So make sure you contact the Miss CH or however you need to get them. I'm sure Miss Sir will talk about that soon to get that your tickets for your family to go. Upcoming performances. The PAC will be selling wooden roses and candy bouquets at all upcoming performances. If you don't know what that is, we as a PAC started selling wooden roses about 4.5 years ago, and that was strategic, not just for us to make money, but for us to be there as a support system for parents. I have 7 kids, and there would be several times where I would run out of time, and I would come to the performance to watch my kid perform, and realize, oh my word, I forgot to get flowers, or I ran out of time. And then you're seeing the stellar A+ parents who come in with flowers, and you're feeling like, oh man, I forgot. So we started to do wooden roses 4.5 years ago for parents to make it easier for you. And so you can still celebrate your kid and buy them flowers and celebrate their success for being on stage or their performance. But then 2 years ago, we started doing candy bouquets. And so we do have sweet and sour candy bouquets, and we also have chocolate bouquets that are available to purchase for $5. But we will be selling at the Choir Fall Show on November 14th at 6 p.m. The Work in Progress Show, we will not be selling at because the dance team will be doing their own thing. But that will be November 19th at 6 p.m. The band concert, November 20th at 6 p.m. And Robin Hood and His Merry Men, December 5th through the 7th. Nutcracker with a Twist, again, it's a dance team thing, so they will be selling their own items that night from December 12th through the 13th. Kindergarten and first grade will be December 15th at 5:30 show and 6:30 show. Make sure you watch your communication with your teacher, because they will tell you which show that you're supposed to be at. And then the second and third grade will be on the 16th, which is my birthday, at 5:30 and 6:30. And then Troublemakers Holiday Song, and they will be doing dessert afterwards for all of their families, will be December 17th at 6 p.m. Typically, in December, we do not do a PAC meeting. It is too busy, too crazy for everyone, so we will not be having a PAC meeting in December, but we will be doing one in January. And in the January meeting, we will be discussing things like bylaws, all the fun things that we have to discuss. But at that January meeting, sorry to skip and tell you this, but since we're talking about upcoming performances and events, that specific January meeting you will want to attend if you have any interest in being part of the teacher grant committee, because we will be selecting our next committee at that first meeting of the year in January. As far as PAC Giveback, we do have our lunchroom duty sign-up genius every single day that you have the opportunity to come in and help the kids with their lunch. I know one big person who's helped a lot over there is Mr. Arthur. He has done a lot in helping with the lunchroom. If you don't know what that is and you want to ask him, I'm sure he'd be happy to help in any way and give you some suggestions. It's nothing more than just helping the kids open packages, throwing things away, and being a support for the kids if they need it. There is a sign-up genius for our lunchroom volunteers on our Facebook page as well as our website. Nurse Rena is still looking for donations, and that is also on our website. If you're having a desire to donate towards her, she has an Amazon link. Year to date, so far, we have donated $455.74 towards the teacher snack cart, which is something that we do on the first Friday of the month for Ice Cream Day. And I see Miss Hellman shaking her head. It is so much fun. If you're a teacher or even Mr., they all know the thing, 2 snacks and a drink. That's what we say, 2 snacks and a drink. And they get to pick off of our snack cart that goes around, 2 snacks and a drink the first Friday of every single month. And sometimes we throw in a special little extra days in there as well. Laser tag, we were able to do laser tag for the Day of Awesome this Monday. That cost $2,500 that we were able to donate as a PAC for the kids to be able to enjoy it. So if your kids were in 2nd grade through 8th grade and be able to participate in that, PAC was able to donate towards that. We do have Craft Pack, which is something that I was talking about earlier, the wooden roses and the candy bouquets. If you are interested in being part of Craft Pack, we do have a sign-up sheet down there. And we also have our decorating committee. Now, because we're not doing a December meeting, January 17th is our next middle school winter ball. And so we won't have a meeting in December to discuss meeting people for the decorating committee. But if you are interested in helping with the decorating committee for the winter ball, we could definitely use your help. There is a sign-up sheet down there as well. Right, Ellie, it's down there? January 17th. It's from 7 to 9. Also, in addition to that, we have our teacher grant parent committee, like I was saying before, that will be decided at our next January meeting. If you are interested, you need to be at the meeting for your name to go onto that list. And we will be pulling a name, 2 from each grade. So it would be kindergarten through 2nd grade, 3rd through 5th grade, and 6th through 8th grade, 2 from each section. But that will be for our next meeting for January 15th. Leadership League, have I missed anything so far?
No, you're fine.
I feel like I'm flying through
Zoom in.
here. Woo!
Zoom in.
Okay, if we can have Miss Howman for Leadership League.
I get emotional tonight. This is like the time of year where we just give. And that's where my heart is. So we just had our canned food drive. We do it every year. This year we were able to raise 3,134 cans. So this goes to the local food pantry here in Lake Helen. So what they do is they give out weekly bags. So like it's a paper bag system. and the families that sign up that are here local, they come in every single week. Our donations last till about March, so it goes a really long way. And this year, in addition to that, we were able to gift them $200 from our dress down day from our Halloween dress down day. We also, with that money, were able to buy for the homeless. So we also cook for them 2 times a year at least. This year we're going to try for 4, being a little ambitious. But in December we're going to be able to feed them twice. So it's a big feat. I usually cook all of the food. It's about 110 people that we serve each time. It's a very big project. But they have put limitations on how many children can be there, so they've, probably because of us, and I brought all the kids with me, we had to kind of break it up into smaller chunks, so we're going to do it a couple more times this year, just so that the kids can see it. It's something that really they don't get to see on a day-to-day basis. You know, they might see someone in the street and may have that judgment, but when they see the people that are trying, working through the system, they have the home there, they're looking for the jobs, and then being able to serve them, and they see the full families, like there's moms and dads with their children, they now have a children's facility. So just for the kids to be able to see that and give back, and just be a part of that is something really special. So I'm glad that we get to do that. And so we're using the money from the dress down day to do the food twice. So we're gonna do it kind of back to back. Once for the permanent residents that live there. So it's about 30 people, and then the second time will be for the mass of the for the public, and it's around 100 people each time. So I'm very blessed that we get to do that this year. And what else? December. We host a toy drive every year. Usually I do it with Baby DJ Fund that you hear on the radio, but I wanted to kind of do something that was a little bit more impactful this year. So I've partnered with the Residing Hope Children's Home, and they are in, oh my goodness, Enterprise, thank you. They are in Enterprise, and I've been speaking with her on a weekly basis, so what they need. They have a lot of teenagers that are in the program right now. They're permanent residents. So this year we're going to do it a little differently. They are still accepting toys. There's children that are there as well, but they're looking for more of an older kind of group, teenagers. So I've put together a list that they've asked for. So this year on the flyer, you're going to see like an itemized list of things that they actually need. So I'm really excited to get partnered with them, and so hopefully we can grow this into something bigger each year and be able to get back to them. And that's it.
Okay, so there's a couple things that I am looking at that I see were missed that we do need to tell you since we're not going to have a December meeting. PAC Ice Cream Day will be January 9th and also December 5th. So Ice Cream Day, December 5th and January 9th. In addition, on January 25th, at 2:30 p.m., we do something called Athens Family Day. And they do their youth performance show at Athens Theater. So if you have not been to Athens Theater before, it's a great time to take your family, but they are going to be showing the Alice in Wonderland. So they give us tickets to go to see it as a family, half price. So we will be posting that at some point. There will be an open date and a closed date for you to be able to get your tickets at half price if you're interested in joining us. That will not be discussed prior to that open date. I'm concerned that it may be closed by the time our PAC meeting hits on that 15th. So just be aware, watch our Facebook page, watch Remind for that, but that will be on January 25th. Now it's up to Ms. Sir.
What Ms. Hellman did not mention was the day of the canned food drive, our elevator broke.
Yay!
So she and Leadership League had to carry all the cans from upstairs to downstairs.
Oh, no.
So they got their workout in that day for sure. The elevator is working, don't worry about it. But It was not working for the canned food drive, so thank you for all that extra hard work that
She
day.
got her work at it.
She sure did. A few things for you all to start thinking about. We have the new the new playground space, which is back around the corner over there. The fencing should go in here very shortly. Once the fencing comes in, then we'll need to build the playground that we purchased last year, I want to say, but it feels like 5 years ago. So if you're interested in helping us put that out, I'm going to send out a poll, a survey to see when people are available, because I know Thanksgiving is kind of a tough week, but it's a lot easier for us to put something up when we don't have kids here, and when we can all be available to help as well. So if you are interested in helping us with that, we would greatly appreciate it, especially if you have access to some large equipment. We will need to move the playground. Right now it's being stored in 3 different places. We will need to move it all together, and then because we purchased it from an HOA and took it down on site and then brought it here, there are no instructions. So if you're really good at putting things together, we took pictures, but again, it felt like 5 years ago now that we've taken it apart. So if you're good at putting things together, or maybe you put a playground or 2 together, please come help us and put our playground back up. The other part of that is the playground is not big enough for all of the kids that it will service. Right now, as you know, our playground is the parking lot, which is wonderful if you want to play basketball or something, but not wonderful if you're running. So the field will be pretty big out there, but we are going to, you guys are the first ones to hear about this, but we have a new fundraiser. It is going to be our premier parking for dismissal. So we are going to sell a couple of raffle tickets. We understand that the dismissal line can sometimes take a long time, especially when we see folks out there that show up before lunch is over here in the school building. So if you're one of those folks who really like to get in and out, we will allow for 2 cars to be up in the staff parking lot up on the top of the hill. Miss Kilborn has so graciously volunteered her time to go gather whatever students need to go in those vehicles and walk them up there every day. So if you're interested in premier parking for dismissal, your kids will get out just slightly early, just like maybe a minute or 2 early, but we're going to be selling raffle tickets for that. They'll be $5 a piece, or 5 tickets for $20. So you can buy as many raffle tickets as you want. Your name goes in the bin, and then we will draw out for that special parking spot. We're hopeful that a lot of folks take us up on that offer, because that will help us purchase additional equipment for the playground. There's also right now a house on the playground, which we'll just have to board up here. But we'd like to tear down that house and then build a pavilion, so we have a safe place for students to play basketball that is not like at Lake Park across the street. If you played basketball there, you never know where the ball's going because there's so many cracks. So we'd like to build our own, which then may turn into other things later on down the road. But that will be coming out here very shortly to build that. Butler's Express tickets will go on sale December 1st. They will be $8 a piece. I know they're a little bit more than when you wait outside, but you get to wait inside here at Ivy Han. And I know the PAC does wonderful things inside here with performances. The jazz band will also be here performing, and I believe Mr. Gaskill is going to play for all of the transition music. So he is a wonderful pianist, so I'm excited for you all to hear him. But that night, even if you're not going on the train, it's still a really fun night. Santa is coming. He is confirmed he will be here that night. So if you're interested in meeting Santa, he will be here at the Butler's Express. I know. Get excited. The other big thing for a lot of our kiddos is Dress Down Day. We typically do Dress Down Day along with PAC Ice Cream Day, because why not? It's just more fun that way. But in December, we have a long-standing tradition at Ivy Han that the last day before break is PJ Day for Dress Down Day. So know that we won't have a Dress Down Day at the beginning of the month. I know it feels like forever since Halloween, or as parents, not long enough. So December 19th will be PJ Day. Also keep in mind that Volusia County did something weird with the calendar this year, and that both the week before Thanksgiving and the week before that winter break, early releases. I want to say that's everything. I'll probably come up with something else later.
Damn
I
awesome.
lied. It's in my hand. I'm so sorry. I have a visual. This is my very favorite thing we do all year, I think, and it's free for everyone. But this is the time of year where we are really trying to be thankful for everything that we have and be gracious for that. And also, if you have been on our campus, like I know Mr. DeFilbo has been here at lunchtime, it gets a little rowdy at this time of the year. So this is a free opportunity for you to tell the staff members here just how thankful you are for them. Some are funny, some are really heartfelt, but every single day I go through and I put them on these certificates, I print them out, and then I hang them in the hallway. I'm sure Mrs. Howman can attest that this is the most time I think I've seen teachers just hanging in the hallway, checking out their doors, and usually wiping a few tears away. It means a whole lot. Our teachers and staff members have come up to me and said this is their favorite time of the year, these certificates, and hang them up. So if you're interested in that, I will share it out again via Remind. And if probably on the Facebook page as well. I think you guys did it already.
I just posted it on PAC page too.
Perfect. So Ashley posted on the PAC page too, but please take a moment, sit down with your kiddos and ask them why they're thankful for their teachers. Those are sometimes the best responses and the best ones for me to read as I hang them up on the wall. So our teachers really do appreciate it, so please try and submit those. Right now we have 390 something. My goal is always to make sure everybody has at least one. We have 100 staff members here, and if I could flood the walls and run out of staples and paper, that would make my absolute year. So please go through, fill them out, and our teachers really appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay. I do realize I forgot one more thing. On Saturday, we are going to do a soft launch holiday shirt that is exclusively just for Ivy Hahn. One of our parents does t-shirts, and she designed this. This is super cute, this little holiday shirt. So you can pre-order it on Saturday, and we'll have it available for pre-order for 1 week, and then we'll close it on the 23rd. So Thanksgiving week, then she can make the shirts and have them ready, and she'll deliver them on the Monday that we get back from fall break, and then they will be delivered on that Tuesday. In addition to that, we will be selling our Husky Cats again. Hold on, I gotta show you. Which the ears move. They're so much fun. So we'll be selling this at Small Business Saturday in addition to the shirts as well. So we'll be having these available for purchase, as well as swag on Saturday, Small Business Saturday. In addition to the pre-order for the shirts, will open on that Saturday as well. So exciting. The shirts will be $15 and the hats will be $12. So if you're interested in any of those specialty items, they're great for Butler Express for the kids to wear. Super fun, especially if it's super cold, you can wear a layer shirt underneath the holiday shirt. But just something fun that we thought, we haven't had a Christmas shirt like this before, so this is just fun for the families to be able to enjoy. Matt, do you feel comfortable? Okay, at this time I'm going to have Matt DeFebo, and he is going to represent the governing board and just discuss just slightly about what's going on with the governing board.
So this is a board update. I was prepared to do
Whatever you
start
feel
off
like.
the holiday season with some jingles and
Sure.
songs.
Sure, yes.
But my backup singers, Miss Howman and Ashley, need a little more rehearsal time.
Yeah, I didn't do too good yesterday.
And then Holly, she leads our dance troupe, the Holly Jolly. They wanted to be in costume.
Oh, yes.
I don't have much of a board update for you other than the board will be meeting this coming Tuesday, the 18th at 6 o'clock in the theater. Oh, in here, okay. 6 o'clock in here. Typically we meet on Thursdays, but this one is moved because of schedules and holidays and things like that. We of course encourage you all to come if you can. There's opportunity for public comment and feedback. To do that, you would just sign in before the meeting. We would call you up and we discuss all kinds of things like budget and policies and things that pop up from time to time. So I encourage you all to come, and that's really all I have for the...
That's perfect. That's great. Next Tuesday.
The 18th. Tuesday the 18th.
Yeah, as a parent, this is my 12th year as a parent. I didn't know really what the governing board was as of 5 years ago, nor did I really realize the purpose of the governing board. And they kind of are behind the scenes, the ones that make sure that things for the property and all of that kind of stuff is taken care of. But like he said at the beginning, if you have like something that you want to bring to them, there is a spot for public comment at the beginning of the meeting that you would need to sign your name in, and then you can make a public comment at that point. It isn't a typical meeting like I'm about to ask you guys if there's any questions. It's not that type of meeting where you can ask questions throughout, but if you do have comment, you can make it at the beginning of the meeting, but that will be 6 p.m. Next Tuesday right here. Does anybody have any questions? New business, any concerns? Yes?
So the Butler Express tickets, is that going to be communicated when they go on sale?
Yes. Yes, Butler Express tickets will be sent out probably through Remind as well as our Facebook page.
December 1st, and then we're usually sold out in the next couple of days.
Yes.
So I try to send out messages to remind if we're getting close to sell out, but you can call CH and pay over the phone.
Yeah.
This year we might try only, we'll see how it goes.
Yes. Any other questions?
Dangerous game. And I just want to say, if I'm ever here in costume as a holly jolly elf, I'm being held against my will and I need help. Just letting you guys
Wait a
know.
minute. She loves to dress up as an elf. Don't let her fool you.
Those holiday icon shirts too,
Yes.
that's something the kids can wear on Friday as a spirit shirt.
Yes. Yes, they can. Any other questions?
Can they wear those hats on Fridays?
Only on hat day could they wear them. No, yeah, only hat days. The teachers need to be able to see their eyes.
They could wear them to school, just not at school.
During school, yes, correct. And they could wear it probably at recess too, but just not during the school day in the school. What other questions? Did I miss anything? Okay. Yes.
We had a substitute guardian today, and he wanted to buy a water bottle, but I didn't remember how or if he could still do that.
A water bottle. Sure. Yes.
How do you do that?
I can send the form to him. Yes. If there's anybody else that is interested in a water bottle, our supplier she can still make them, and she will be with us on Saturday as a vendor as well. So I can send the form to you. I do want to say feedback. Mr. did not talk about Day of Awesome, but I can tell you that it was so much work from all of the teachers and staff to make the day so much fun for our kids. And while there might have been exhaustion from all of the teachers putting it on, the kids loved it. I know Isaiah, he had Miss Richling and Miss Robles, and Miss Robles' class, she had a whole Minecraft display set up in her room, including balloon arches and all of the things. And Isaiah, my fourth grader, in Miss Richling's class, he got to make English muffin pizzas and parfaits, and he had cake, ice cream cone cakes, and he loved it. So thank you to the teachers and staff and to Miss Sir for allowing something like that for our kids, because I know my older sons are in high school at DeLand High, and we're very jealous. Where was my Day of Awesome when I was at Ivy Hawn? I never got a day like that. This is ridiculous. Let me see this list. That was Braden's comment, and he said, "What? Getting to go." Kylan was very mad that Liliana didn't get to go do the Roma pizza one. He's like, "You're going to make the pizza, right? That's the one you should do." And she's like, "I didn't get picked,"
Yeah,
but she got to go to Honey and Play instead, and had so much fun. Liliana told me at the end of the day, she was more tired at after the Day of Awesome for all the fun things that they did versus all of the regular school days that she had, because she had so much fun that day. So thank you for, yes.
I also want to thank you, Miss Sarah, because I have a first grader, so she didn't get to do the laser tag.
Yeah.
But she's still talking about it.
Yeah.
I'm talking, this is almost a week later, she's still talking about it. I volunteered here to the Day of Awesome. I'm still hurting. After that, but it was so much fun, and to be able to be with the kids and see how much fun they had. The
Yeah.
paper flowers that the first graders got to make were so cute, and she has it on her door, and she's so proud of it. I hope we can do more stuff like that, because it was just so much fun to do.
Yeah. I just want you to know, that the kids loved it, and for the teachers who invested hours upon hours upon hours of your time outside of a regular school day planning to make that day happen for our kids, Thank you for doing that. It did leave an impression even on the kids that didn't get to partake on it, as my older kids are extremely jealous and said, "What? This is so not fair." So thank you for that. Our next meeting is on January 15th at 5:30. I will be here. It's a Thursday. Again, if you are interested in being a part of the teacher grant committee, you do need to be there. Also, in order for you to get credit for tonight, your volunteer hour for being here, please make sure your name is signed up on that sign-in sheet over there, because if you are not signed in, you do not get a volunteer hour for being here. And if you are not a member and you are interested in getting a membership card so you have voting rights at the next meeting, please make sure that you get a discount card today. It's $10 to get your discount card and become a member of the PAC. Any other questions? And then, okay, what is your homework to do? Anybody remember?
Share Small Business Saturday on Facebook, please.
Thank you, Ashley. Please share it on your Facebook or social media sites for Small Business Saturday. Sign Up Genius for Small Business Saturday. Sign Up Genius for Holiday Shop. And Sign Up Genius for Lunchroom. Anything else? Okay. All right. All in favor to adjourn? Say aye. Okay. All opposed? Holly? Okay. The time is now 6:22, and we are adjourned.
I think that was our fastest meeting yet.